said you got to see Chimera. What up? Ghetto Vader, Chillin' Radio. We right here live now. We're talking about some old school 1991 concert with Slipknot and who else?
It was Slipknot. It was Rammstein, No One, and American Head Charge. And then at the Mark, well, now it's the Iowa Wireless Center now. It was them. It was As I Lay Dying.
As I Lay Dying. Metal, death metal, punk, what was that?
As I Lay Dying is more of a metalcore band.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like that.
They're for the people that don't want to hear all the gore and stuff. It's just as heavy. It's just as hard. It's just as brutal, but not with all like I'll disembowel you like a fish type of shit.
Yeah, none of that aborted fetus kind of stuff. What other group?
Ooh, aborted.
Yeah.
You just said another death metal band.
Yeah, that aborted fetus, man. I know about that. What was the other one you're telling me about?
No.
Agoraphobe.
Agoraphobic nosebleed.
Yeah, the Swedish.
Those guys aren't from
metal.
Sweden, but Nazem is from Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah, Nazem. The
aborted fetus, man, crazy.
No. The first band is just aborted, and then fetus. That was dying fetus.
Oh, dying fetus.
Two different bands. But there probably is an aborted fetus somewhere, and I'll probably see him sooner or later.
Let's talk about that Juggalo event that's coming out now. I want to do some promoting on the show.
Oh yeah. It's the Gathering of the Juggalos 2012. It's gonna be held at Cave In Rock in Southern Illinois, and it's going down from the 8th to August 8th through the 12th. 5 full days of good times and hard rhymes, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff.
That's right, and all the ninjas are going to be in effect. You can guarantee that. I might have some tickets to give away. I'm going to see if I can contact Shaggy 2 Dope, see if he can give me some tickets. What was that other show you were watching?
Oh yeah, May 30th. Tech Nine's coming to D-Port. He's coming to the River Center. It's called the Hostile Takeover Tour. It's going to be Tech Nine, Machine Gun Kelly, Barry White of hip hop, Chris Calico, a new band by the name of Mayday, and Stevie Stone, and a personal favorite of mine, Prozac.
You're a madman. Yeah, we're chilling out here in the Midwest, D-Port in the house, Ghetto Vader with the Ghetto Lightsaber, giving you that flavor. We're gonna talk about some new things in the interview, some more bands you should be knowing that you've heard of.
Oh, to everybody, pick up that one CD from Bronze Nazareth, School for the Blind Men. He's another guy from under the Wu roster, Wu-Tang.
Yep. It's kind of sick.
And definitely check out if these two CDs I really want so bad. I'm waiting for that new one from Necro, the Murder Kill EP, and then La Coca Nostra's Masters of the Black Arts.
That's long awaited.
Or but those aren't coming out yet. I've been trying to see when Co-op's gonna get them. They'll know when they know, then I'll know.
Yeah, shout out to Co-op Records in Davenport, no doubt.
Best record store in the world. Been going there ever since I was knee high with the same amount of facial hair, believe it or not.
In effect, we're talking old Squella, 30 plus years doing this right now. Chillin' Radio, I your host, take you on a journey. Ghetto Vader, you know what time it is. I'm gonna bring in, what do you want to hear right now? I'm gonna take you back off the wall.
Well, since I'm kicking it with Ghetto Vader right now, which happens to be teaching out of the goodness of his own heart DJ skills, which I'm learning, just play something from y'all.
Yeah, I'll play a little bit of Ghetto Vader. Gonna drop it on you right now. Stay tuned. The number's open right now. Give us some call requests. Send us an email 646-288-0281. That's the request, the hotline. You know the email, chillintvradio@gmail.com. You know you got any requests. Got the chat room going crazy right now. I see you, my man, right out there in London and Sweden right now. You're chilling. Plugged in South Africa. My man right now is chilling in South Africa, listening to the show. Check it out. Ghetto Vader gonna drop you some exclusives. Hypnotized by cuttlefish, cuddling to a debris, and my sea of thoughts in a chain. Good thing there was this non. Pocket the intel, economical snipers, born to take out your strong man, the corporation, free man upon the land and run rampant, living through my sovereignty and my nation's Tainos born. Indigenous tribes never leaving, jumping throughout the rainforest. I took 100 pounds of acid before they found me, rolling in the sea. Hypnotized by cuttlefish, cuddling to a debris, and my sea of thoughts in a pocket the intel, economical snipers, born to take out the strong man, the corporation, free man upon the land and run rampant, living through my sovereignty and my nation's Tainos born. Indigenous tribes never leaving, jumping throughout the rainforest. I took 100 pounds of acid before they found me. Take out your strong, pocket the intel, pocket the intel, economical, pocket the intel, economical snipers. Pocket the intel, economical snipers, born to take out your strong man, the corporation.
First place where the public got a real good look at that Mother of Darkness castle. That's like a headquarters for the female branch of the Illuminati. That's where the Grand Dames, like Bill Clinton's lower than Hillary Clinton in the Illuminati. Hillary Clinton becoming a Grand Dame, that means that she would travel to this castle and do rituals. And the castle was also used for murdering children they have rituals there.
And by the way, this is the reason they came after you so much. And separately, it's now come out in the news that Hillary does weird rituals.
To the discovery of life outside Earth. Space.com says a NASA spacecraft circling Saturn has discovered a wispy oxygen atmosphere on the ring planet's icy moon Dione. The atmosphere is 5 trillion times less dense than the air at Earth's surface, scientists say. NASA's Cassini spacecraft made the discovery, and scientists say the layer of oxygen is so thin they call it an exosphere rather than an atmosphere. The BBC science correspondent reports. Researchers say that their finding increases the likelihood of finding the ingredients for life on one of the moon's orbiting gas giants. The finding around the small moon has researchers discussing the possibility of the same conditions around other moons. In Europa, molecular oxygen could combine with carbon in subsurface lakes to form the building blocks of life. And a writer for Discovery News believes the findings will assist science.
Oh jag till kvisten bakom örat och snurra. Vet vad? I kärlekens bossan over. Snart ska vi stänga och jag var fin och fisken och frågade om jag kan hjälpa till med disken. Och diska ett glas i kärlekens bossan over. Jag vet att han heter kapten Torsten. Jag kysser på munnen och ger han diskborsten så blänkande blank är kärlekens bossan over. Hur han slukar ägget.
The life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. So we've come here today, traumatized with shameful conditions. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note. We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our body is heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the city. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only.